Good morning students. Today we'll discuss problems on 4-variable KMAP. Your question will be simplify or reduce using KMAP. And the word KMAP will be there. You need to identify whether the given problem is in SOP or POS. You may get directly given SOP expression, otherwise midterm, that is your M0 plus M1, M5, M7, like this the term will be there. Otherwise, you need to identify how this is your SOP problem. So another way, that is with your sigma. If they have been given the sigma, then the given problem is SOP. And the question contains f of a, b, c, d. Then it indicates 4 variable. Otherwise, a terms contain, suppose if they have not given this one, a terms contain M0 to M15, between M0 to M15. If it is there 0 to 7, then it is a 3 variable map. If it is there between the 0 to 15, that means after the 7, then the problem belongs to 4 variable map. A term, that is a term whatever it is being given, between the plus term was there, then it is a sum of product. If it is dot, and before we told, the term will be in M, lowercase indicates min term, uppercase indicate max term. It may or may not be in the question paper. Plus indicates SOP, dot indicates POS. That you need to remember. That is one way. And if they have given sigma, it is a SOP. If they have given pi, then it is POS. POS, a term with a product, SOP, a terms between plus, then these problems belongs to SOP, these problems belongs to POS. So you know that in the last class I have been given how to write the 4 variable KMAP structure. So now if the values contains, or if they have given the sigma, directly you can go for SOP. First I am teaching you only SOP problems. Yes, first we'll discuss one simple problem that it was not there in the classwork. Just for your identification, for understanding purpose I am giving. F of A, B, C, D. Reduce the given Boolean expression using KMAP. F of, that is function, contains 4 variables with 0, 1, 14, 15, enough. So this is one of the KMAP. See here, 14, 15 was there, then it belongs to 4 variable map. Draw the 4 variable KMAP. Draw the 4 variable KMAP. A, B for row wise, C, D for column wise. You should not interchange. Suppose if they have given any order, then you can use. If they have given A, C, B, D, then AC is for this side, BD is for this side. According to the order, first 2 is for row, second 2 is for column. You know that these are A complement, B complement, A complement B, A, B complement. Each term is product term because it is SOP. C complement, D complement, C complement D, C, D, C, D complement. And this is M0, M1, M3, M2, M4, M5, M7, M6. And go for the last one, M8, M9, M11, M10, M12, M13, M15, M14. This is a terms allotted for each cube. In the given expression, 0 was present. A term present means in the minterm, x plus x complement equal to 1, then the value output is 1. The variable present, that means a term present means in that cube, write 1. Then 1 is present, write a 1. 14 is present, 15 is present. So, do the grouping. So, grouping. What do you mean by grouping? Grouping only gives you reducing the variables from the big expressions into small expression. While grouping, here maximum grouping for your 4 variable 16. That gives you 1. 16 gives you 1. 16 means all cubes, gives you output 1. 8, group of 8 adjacent cells are cubes, gives you single variable. 4. 8 means octa, 4 means quad. Group of 4 adjacent cubes gives you 2 variables reduced format. 2 means pair. Pair means a group of 2 adjacent cubes gives you 3 variable reduced format. The last one, single, is also possible. It is a single group cube. It gives all the variable, that is 4 variables of each cube. So first is possible with a hexa. Hexa means 16 adjacent cells all are present. That time you will get output 1. 8, that means 8 adjacent cells gives you what? Octa. That octa reduces to how many variable? A single variable. Quad. Adjacent 4, either in the squared format or in the horizontal format or in the vertical format, gives you 4 adjacent cubes, gives you reduced variable 2. 2 variables. It is going to be reduced. It means 1, 2, 3, 4. All terms. How many are there? 4 terms with the 4 variables in each group reduces to single 2 variables. Pair means 2. A group of 2 adjacent cells gives you 3 variables. See, please concentrate here how I am going to do the group and how I am going to reduce the terms. See here, these 2 are adjacent. This is a group. Which group I got? Pair I got. Then here one group, this is one pair. I got pair 1 and pair 2. What is a pair 1? M0 plus M1. I have grouped togetherly called pair. I will reduce these two. That is, pair gives you what? M0 gives you A complement, B complement, C complement, D complement. M1 gives you A complement, B complement, C complement, D. That means 2 terms with how many variables? Each term 4 variables. But I will get a single term with a 3 variable, that is your reduced format. reduced format. How I can get? See here, A complement, B complement, C complement. That is one way to remember. See, for this row, what is a common? A complement, B complement is a common. That means for M0 and M1, what is a common? These two are the common. Among these two, for these labels, that is your column labels, which is a common? C complement is a common. Please understand it properly, otherwise it will take more time to write the terms and to reduce it. You no need to apply any Boolean theorem, just you can observing the terms, you can write it. Among these two, what is a common? A complement, because these two are in a one row with a label A complement, B complement. And these two are in the two different columns. In the column 1 and the column 2, what is a common? C complement is a common. D complement gets opposite, gets cancelled. Come to your pair 2. M15 and M14 is your group. Here, for this, these two are present in one particular row. What is a common? A, B is a common among these two columns. That means for these two columns, what is a common now? C is a common. D complement get cancelled. This is C. Hope you understood. Suppose we'll finish up this one, then we'll move for the another group. How to write a reduced format? You need to write reduced expression equal to f of A, B, C, D equal to pair 1 plus pair 2. What is a pair 1? A complement, B complement, C complement plus A, B, C. This is your reduced format for the given expression. Each term has 4 variables. 4, 4, 4, 4. How many? 16 variables with the 4 terms get reduced into 2 terms with the 6 variables. 3 in each. Okay. So we got the reduced expression. Then suppose. So this common agittu, so we have got this one. Suppose these two are there. M2 and M6 was there. Group these two. This is possible with this also, but 14 is already been grouped. We'll make a group of M2 and M6. What is the common you will get among M2 and M6? Among M2 and M6 present in one particular column, column, this is a common, that is your pair 3 equal to, that is M2 plus M6 can get CD. Among these two, row 1 and row 2, it is present in row 1 and row 2. Among row 1 and row 2, what is a common? A complement is a common, B complement B gets cancelled. Hope you understood. Suppose here these two are present. These two are present in one column. What is a common? C complement, D complement is a common. And these are present in a third row and fourth column. Among these two, what is a common? A is a common. A is a common. B complement get cancelled. Did you got it? Understood? So this is one way of grouping. Suppose if you want to get complete this expression, what are the terms we need to include? 2, 6, 8, 12, 14, 15. This is your problem number 2. Then finally, what expression I am going to get the complete term. Pair 3 equal to, what is a pair 3? M2 plus M6. Among these two, what is a common? A complement is a common. CD. What is a pair 4? Pair 4 is M12 and M8. What is a common among these two? A is a common. It is having only one column, so C complement D complement is a common. So finally a reduced expression equal to f of A, B, C, D. Writing of the final result gives you 1 marks. Please remember. So add all the terms A complement, B complement, C complement plus SOP ABC, A complement CD, A C complement, D complement. First I have done only 2. Now I have been included another 2 in the second problem. First I have added only these 2. Now I have included these 2 along with these 2. That is your second problem. Do practice this one. It is not there in your classwork. It is not in your classwork. Refer the video and do this problem. And if you want, you can copy that also into your classwork. Okay, na? Shall we move for the third one? Shall we move? Did you understood how to do with the 2 pair? So we'll do pair with the overlapping. Pair with the overlapping one. Then we'll move for the 4 variables. Otherwise today we'll do the 4 variables. Then tomorrow we'll move for the overlapping problem. And we'll change the variables. We'll change the variables. And we'll do one with a single also. Yes, we'll go for the simplify using an expression. Here also A, B, C, D is there in the classwork. So I am taking only the A, B, C, D. And in the classwork, this is the first problem. What are the terms are there? Terms contains min-term format. That is M0, M1, M2, M3, M12, M13, M14, M15. Please remember, whichever the terms which is given in the expression, please don't leave the terms and please don't include any other terms which is not here. Which is given. Only those terms you need to include into the map. You are not supposed to add any new term and you are not supposed to leave any of the term which is given here. Draw the KMAP. A complement, B complement, A complement, B, A, B, A, B complement. C complement, D complement, C complement, D, C, D, C, D complement. This is your M0, M1, M3, M2, M4, M5, M7, M6, M8, M9, M10, M11, M10, M12, M13, M15, M14. What are the terms present here? M0 present. Present means 1. M1 is present. M2 is present. M3 is present. M12 is present. 13 is present. 14 is present. 15 is present. See, adjacent 2 are there. M1 adjacent with the M3. M3 is adjacent with the M2. M2 is not adjacent with the M6. Here we got a break, but these 4 are adjacent. So we are getting what? Quad. We are getting quad. Which quad? Horizontal quad. Horizontal quad. Then I am doing a group with these 4 togetherly in the quad 1. What is a quad 1? M0, M1, M3, M2. Quad reduces how many variable? 2 variable. In the last problem we reduces to each term with the 3 variables. Now we are going to reduce with the 2 variables. Then M12 is adjacent to 13, 13 is adjacent to 15, 15 is adjacent to 14, 14 is not adjacent with the either 6 or with the 10. But all these 4 are adjacent to each other. So I am going to write here quad 2. What is a quad 2? M12, M13, M15, M14. We'll see how it is going to reduce to 2 variables. See, first I am writing here worksheet. So this is for your just reference purpose how you got M1, M3, M2. What is the M1 term? Contains A complement, B complement, C complement, D complement. This is your table, right? A cube contains. What is that? M1 contains A complement, B complement, C complement, D. What is your M3 contains A complement, B complement, C, D. A complement, B complement, C, D complement. Please notice over here A complement, A complement, A complement is a common. B complement, B complement, B complement is a common. C complement, but C is there, get cancelled. D complement, D gets cancelled, D with a D complement gets cancelled. We got only A complement, B complement. This is one way. Those who are not able to know here, just write down the term, copy down the common variable. Common variable. Then here, how I can write directly without doing with this? Directly I can write how, see here, C complement, D complement, C, D gets cancelled. These two terms gets cancelled. C complement, C get cancelled, D complement get cancelled. So I remains with only A complement, B complement. When we have horizontal quad, row is a common variable. Columns all get cancelled. Suppose if you have vertically, then column is a common, all row variables get cancelled. A complement, A gets cancelled like this. Understood? So, row label is a common. Here what is the row label? AB. All these terms gets cancelled. How to write the expression? Reduced expression equal to f of A, B, C, D equal to quad 1. What is the quad 1? A complement, B complement plus AB. This is your reduced format for the given expression. Okay. Shall we change the same problem for the vertical? M0, M1, M3, M2, M4, M5, M7, M6, M8, M9, M11, M10, M12, M13, M15, M14. Other than this, I am going to change the expression now. This is your fourth one. Do homework. This is your homework problem. I am going to explain. This was not in your classwork. You just practice it. M0 is present, M4 is present, 12 is present, 8 is present. 3 is present, 7 is present, 15 is present. These things are present. That means M0, M3, M4, M7, M8, M11, M12, M15. These are the terms present in the fourth one that I am giving for you homework. So what are the things present? So M0 is adjacent to, it is not adjacent to 1, so it is adjacent to 4. M4 is adjacent to 12, 12 is adjacent to 8, 8 is not adjacent to 9, so all 4 are adjacent. 3 is not adjacent to 1 and adjacent to 2, but it is adjacent to 7. 7 is adjacent to 15, 15 is adjacent to 11, 11 is not adjacent to 10 as well as 9. Then these four are adjacent, so have been done. See, in the earlier we have did with the row wise, now I am doing with the column wise. So M0, M4, M12, M8, what is the common you will get? Column heading itself is a common variable. C complement, D complement. All row labels get cancelled. Please remember. Then now M3, M7, M15, M11. This is your common. What is the common? C and D. We'll see whether you will get this one or not. For M0, what is the M0 you will get? Do you remember I have been given your KMAP variable? You just write down for the particular variable, you will come to know. See here, A complement, B complement, C complement, D complement. Then here, for M4, A complement B, C complement, D complement. For M12, A, B, C complement, D complement. M8, A, B complement, C complement, D complement. Please check the common variable. Is there A complement? No. Here it is a common? No. Did C complement is a common? Yes. Did D complement is a common? Yes. Did you got your variable? Yes. Finally, reduced expression equal to f of A, B, C, D equal to quad 1 plus quad 2. Quad 1 plus quad 2. This is your reduced expression for the given problem. So problem second one and the fourth one, please practice it. And even first one also it was not there in your classwork. So third one it was there in your classwork. Please copy down and do it. So along with that, one more I am going to give for you. You just practice it, those problems. Okay. Thank you students. We will continue in the next class with the overlapping. So in the last class I have told you to prepare and keep it this one. Please keep it minimum 4 copies. Minimum 4 copies. So we'll do tomorrow overlapping problems. Overlapping problems. Thank you students.